Sure, just preached an order. I was just caught up with over at the lab here, up in Brisbane here with TAC boys, and just ran into an old mate of mine, Lucky Lux, and man, haven't seen this guy for years. Got himself the mission over the years, got into tattooing, got himself into graffiti, and a heap of exhibitions from Melbourne, and skip along, and the rest of the goes with it. And we were just sitting around having a chat. Like I said, it just blew out that I was lucky, fortunate enough to come and catch up with the bloke and ask him some questions. And he's done tattooing and the graffiti and the rest of the goes with it. And Carnival Park days, VWP days, you all do your maths and shit like that, you work it out. So finally caught up. Yeah, the shop days, overdose way, all the stuff on early hypes and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So we just thought we'd take a press record. One. Yeah, word, word. How you been?
Good. Just been busy, like. So, as I said, been back and forth to Melbourne, visiting Mikey. He's doing well in Melbourne.
Mad.
And Sudsy's tattooing.
Yeah, he's got his shops and that down there, eh?
So,
mad.
He's just opened up his own shop.
Where's Sudsy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, because they haven't got the bikie laws there, eh? It's got me,
so,
the bikie laws, but they haven't got them.
It's still a bit funny here in Queensland for tattooing, as it is for graffiti. You know,
old maid state,
our pastimes are questionable, they could say.
Yeah, in other states they're glorified and celebrated,
but nah, painting up a storm.
Yeah, okay. You got some of your tattoo work that you've done yourself too.
On my legs, I'll have to take off my pants.
Yeah, take your pants off, women. Hey, kids, shut your eyes.
Nah, none of that.
Yeah, not today. We'll keep that for the X-rated channel. But yeah, so you've been doing exhibitions and stuff like that, man, eh?
Yeah, like sort of been kicking it. Just fucking sent a big painting over to Kuala Lumpur, like fully stretched up, like 1.8 metre canvas, like of a couple of Dalmatians. Like just finished a show on the Gold Coast, like where that was from. Been painting fucking giant rabbits here in Queensland.
I see some of the rabbits in Melbourne. Saw some of the rabbits in Melbourne. Must be something they did with ale at the time.
Yep.
And there's these big rabbits, like some back street somewhere, and had these couple of big rabbits.
Yeah.
I knew that was your stuff there. Yeah. Okay.
So no, that was real fun.
What was the concept of that?
Oh, well, you know, like with all my artwork, I've been sort of focusing in on good luck and bad luck. So
okay, nice. We coexist.
So, like, the rabbits have got superstitions, like, wrapped around them of various different kinds, as well as other animals that I'm exploring. So, but no, the irony here in Queensland and for myself, and the rabbits being sort of popular, like, is. Like, they're just as illegal in Queensland as graffiti, like with $30,000-$40,000 fines, you know, for owning a rabbit.
For owning a rabbit.
Yeah. So, and then you got, you know, your big fucking jail terms for graffiti here, like maximum sentences. So I'm wanting to paint as many rabbits around Queensland as possible.
Yeah,
so
okay, that's
I've got some at the back car park if you want to have a look. Across the road from Crush City, out the back of Bentley Arcade there, down the stairs. And
you doing stenciling at all, or you just go straight up?
No, it's double story on the backs of two buildings. Like, yeah, like full sort of sizzle there.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
How are you? Hey.
How you going?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
That's good.
Just walked through filming here at the moment.
Oh.
Okay. But now you're welcome to come back in now. You can skip along through it. And
I'm just looking for...
guys just don't bump the camera.
Okay, no worries. Just looking for my tobacco.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a good chance it'll be here.
It's a Riverstone.
I saw some of your TV sets.
Yeah?
Yeah, and that really... Because I had a thing for TVs living in Sydney, in Surrey Hills. I used to do the same thing, and, you know, this sort of thing about, you know, fucking, you know, just fucking, you know, pushed into a way of thinking, and also television, the drug of the nation, feeding ignorance and breeding radiation, or whatever, but, you know, that sort of thing, hypocrisy and that. I remember those things years ago, and you did a whole lot of TV sets all stacked up, and there was something you did for an exhibition over some time there, and you said you've been in Melbourne for a bit.
Yeah.
You said catch up with Mikey Ale.
Yeah, so been backwards and forwards. Still here in Queensland. I won't be like moving anytime soon, but like to travel for work and play, you know, like it's getting more regular. But that exhibition with the TVs was like, I think it was, it must have been like 99
it was 90s.
or something.
It was there late 90s, I know it was late 90s.
Logan Art Gallery, Words We Live In.
Okay, Words We Live In, okay.
Yeah. And you probably tagged the toilet doors that I hung up on the gallery walls there, as well.
Probably a good chance of it.
I hung the toilet doors on the wall with the TV sets, and let everyone fucking bomb them up, in true toilet graffiti style, and then the TVs, and then like there was a lot of things.
How was the art world open up for you? What is the goods and the bads of the art world? That is, what are the things that have what are the weights and what are the lifts for you? What's happened?
Well, like pretty much, you know, I'm just continuing the DIY like sort of mindset and attitude like that was somewhat built in with us sort of graffiti artists / vandals, you know, like there with the whole sort of punk scene early on there, and you know, like the art of getting over, so to speak. So like I've been exhibiting like independently like for years, like since like mid-90s.
And where are some of your exhibits? Like tell the people
and like, you know, there've been pop-up sort of exhibitions, you know, in different galleries. Some haven't been galleries, it's just empty spaces that I've just sort of occupied for a period of time for those exhibitions. Yep.
Upon yourself?
Yep.
Just went, fuck it, I'm going to do this.
Yep. With one case, like an old sort of abandoned, burnt out, like old shop front that we cut the padlocks to, like to just have a day exhibition in there, you know, like, which was a bit of mischievous fun, but
it was all upon yourself, just punched on, just I'm chasing my dream, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah. But then, you know, like things turn, like connections get made, and then different avenues like sort of open up, so to speak. Like lately, sort of been exhibiting a bit in Melbourne and Perth, like because of a connection made with a mutual friend down the coast who had exhibited with John Wilson on Island Wilson at Dust Temple there. And then they introduced us to the Bromleys, like David and Yugi Bromley. And he's got artwork all over Australia and the world, like so, and he's opened his arms like to me and Mikey sort of thing.
Believed in you and seen the passion and celebrated.
And we've done collaborations and sort of worked on a few projects together. So that's been a bit of fun. But
and a question that everyone in the financial department, for the system we're living in,
Financially, making bigger paintings, selling for bigger prices, but putting more money back into bigger canvases and shipping costs
your dream, brother.
And paint costs and whatnot. So I'm still doing fruit shop signs, but everything from fruit shop signs to fine art and everything in between.
Yeah, wow.
So, just to keep the ball rolling. So,
thank you for
as you do.
sharing those, man. Please, anything else you got to say? Like I'm trying to use this thing as a platform like it used to be when we used to make handmade back in the day, cut and paste, putting fucking photos together, trying to set this sort of channel up to be able to utilise as a platform and try to share people's stories and particularly bring all the old heads together and people say, what the fuck happened to that person, you know what I mean? Or, oh, there he is now doing this. It inspires young people, teaches young people, we've got a responsibility for that, you know what I mean? So,
but no, like, you know, like yourself, like, you know, like you've got that same DIY attitude, you know, get it done, you know, like back when, like the very first issue of Hype, you know, which I've still got at home, like.
What's a couple of bucks nowadays, apparently.
But you know, like fucking that was so inspirational as a sort of, you know, younger lad, like.
But back it all made us to make it. You know what I mean? Like, well, as you know, we're blessed. Parents separated, and I borrowed money from my grandparents' savings. And I was lucky enough to have that opportunity.
Yeah.
But it all made us to make it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So saying that and sharing that story, but yeah, man. So. And you got a tattoo on yourself for a bit there, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So before the Queensland bikie laws came in.
Yeah, so got me too. Fucking wrote me with that shit,
you know, like it's as illegal as rabbits and fucking and graffiti. You know, like the fines are up there, like the costs for licensing and whatnot. So.
Yeah, and I got knocked back. Blam's got knocked back
Yeah.
too. He spent 20 grand going to high courts and that. Lost
Yeah.
his kids, lost everything, his family. Do you know what I mean?
It's
To be able
so
to-
whack. You know, just for people wanting to create and make an income from creation. You know, like
Yeah,
it's
which
just-
is God's tool.
Yeah,
And we've been
it
taken
just
away
makes it
from
really hard. So
from hierarchy. You know what I mean? Like it's like militant style. You know what I mean? Like to be able to take that from us as the right as a human being. You know what I mean? We see McDonald's signs and shit everywhere constantly, and we're bombarded with visual pollution constantly. That is a rite of passage financially for them, but from us to express ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
no, thank you. It's been great.
Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add there?
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Blessing us
Keep
for our
on
time.
looking, as I say.
Yeah, Lucky Lux, man. Blessed to have his time. It was the random thing to have him here and have a couple of minutes with him. Check out his Instagram, which is
Lucky Lux.
Lucky Lux, at Lucky Lux. You can follow him on Instagram, and thank you for blessing you for your time, man. I haven't seen you for 20-something, 30 years close to, man, so
Rock on.
great to see you, brother. Thank you, man.
Amazing.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Thank you, man.
There you go.